What if I told you that sleeping in separate beds might actually save your marriage? That in the silence of a solitary night, some couples discover their loudest connection. This isn't a breakup. It's a breakthrough. For generations, the idea of separate beds was laughed at. A punchline. A symbol of emotional distance, or the beginning of the end. But today, a quiet revolution is sweeping across bedrooms around the world. And the truth is finally starting to surface. Sometimes, sleeping apart is how love grows back together. Sleep experts have been sounding the alarm for years. Disrupted sleep means disrupted lives. Snoring, late-night scrolling, early alarms, tossing, turning. All those little things chip away at our rest. And eventually, our relationships. Because what we forget is this: the foundation of a healthy relationship is good rest. When couples sleep better, they argue less. They empathize more, they love deeper. But 3 years ago, after too many nights of frustration and fatigue, they made a bold decision. Separate beds. Amy still remembers that first night. I felt guilty. Like we were failing. But the next morning, she woke up rested. And for the first time in months, they laughed over coffee instead of fighting over silence. And they're not alone. From new parents to shift workers to high-performance couples, more and more people are quietly choosing peace over pressure. Comfort over conformity. Studies show that couples who sleep better love better. Less disruption means lower cortisol. More REM sleep increases emotional regulation. And the result? Better conflict resolution. More empathy. And yes, more intimacy. Here's the twist. Sleeping apart doesn't mean drifting apart. In fact, many couples say their intimacy becomes more intentional, more mindful. Because now, it's a choice, not a chore. It's no longer automatic. It's sacred. And when you remove the pressure to sleep a certain way, you begin to define closeness on your own terms. But let's be honest. Not every decision to sleep apart comes from a healthy place. Sometimes, it's a red flag. A form of emotional avoidance. A silent scream for space that's never addressed. So how do you know the difference? The answer is communication. If it's about rest, healing, or compromise, great. If it's about escape, resentment, or emotional walls, that's another conversation entirely. The modern marriage isn't about sharing everything. It's about knowing what to share and what to protect. And for some couples, that means giving each other space at night so they can show up for each other during the day. Love doesn't always mean sharing a blanket. Sometimes, love means giving each other room to breathe, so the relationship can exhale. So if this is your story, if you and your partner are struggling in the quiet hours of the night, maybe it's time to rewrite the script. Because this isn't the end. It might just be a new beginning.